Welcome to the TDA 101 data file series. In this first video, we'll create a blank schema and fill it out by scanning a data file. We'll begin in the data dictionary by clicking on Data Dictionary in the Master Data Management section of the navigation panel, and then click on the Files tab. The main pane changes to the File Schemas pane. We'll click on New Schema. The new File Schema panel appears and will give the schema an appropriate name and description. The File Type drop-down shows the different types of file we can scan. In this case, we'll select CSV, then click on Save. The new blank schema appears in the table on the Files tab. To the left of the name is a number showing how many files have been scanned into the schema. Right now, it says 0, so we need to scan a file. Test Modeler can scan files that are in XML, JSON, or CSV format, or it can scan data that has already been imported into a data list. We'll look at data lists in another video. In this video, we'll work with a CSV, but show the differences in the form if you were using another format. We'll click on the name of the schema. The main pane changes to the Schema Details pane, where we'll click on Create Schema Scan. The Create File Schema Scan browse box appears. At this point, if we were scanning an XML file, we would see a warning that an XSD schema will be extracted, and that if we already had an XSD file, we should use that. If we were scanning a JSON file, a yes/no switch would appear asking if we're importing a JSON schema file. We'd select yes for a schema file or no for a JSON sample file from which a schema would be extracted. There's a warning to say that too. If we were scanning a list, we would see a drop-down letting us select one. Back in CSV World, we'll click on the Browse button and select the file we want to scan, then click on OK. A success notification appears and a new scan appears in the table. In the File Schemas pane, the number of scanned files now shows as 1. We now have a schema that we can use in a definition. Thanks for watching.